today.
Yeah.
Poised to make this loser's run, and this is about as hard as it gets for anyone. Remember, it is best of 3 until he makes the top 3, so he has to make it through 3 more sets actually, playing best of 3 with, of course, his crown Mewtwo, or Rob, rather.
Yeah, I feel like in this game, WADI wasn't the most happy with the changes to Mewtwo because Mewtwo is very different from Smash 4 to Ultimate. And though recently, with a couple of the changes that Mewtwo got, he's actually been playing him more and more.
I saw him, yeah, he was playing Mewtwo a little more.
Yeah, he tweeted about him a little bit. So it is definitely a character that WADI may or may not use. We just don't know. He's been mostly using Rob, if not for the entire run this tournament, but he definitely has a little surprise here and there.
Wario, of course, Gluttonny. I'm fairly confident #1 ranked in Europe currently for the entire continent. Also, best Wario main in the world. Also uncontested. Tweak, of course, plays Wario too, but Tweak has an array of other characters. But for solo maining Wario, I believe Gluttonny is
that sounds about right.
By far the highest ranked. Going to Kalos. This is the button warmer, but it looks like it might. Not sure if they're going here game 1. Talking to the crowd. Gluttonny's pointing to something. Doing Wario's down tilt in real life. Wow.
Yeah, both players just button testing at this point. He's just testing out the clap, specifically the clap. The crowd clapping along with him.
I'm trying.
Can we get a clap wave here in the crowd?
We're all Wario today. We are all Wario.
That is quite the easy clap.
That's, I mean, hey, you know what? If you think you have no fans, think again. You make your own applause happen. That is meta.
That is very much, yeah.
But Gluttonny is anything but. Has an entire fans, all of course in his home in France, cheering him on. Maybe the entire continent of Europe right now watching. In Europe, I believe it's nearly 2 a.m. in France, if I'm correct. So support from all around. And WADI, home state of Virginia, cheering him on. Wario, I'm looking at the character picture right here. Yep.
Yeah,
Wario, Rob.
WADI's sticking to Rob, which makes the most sense. That's his best character right now. In fact, WADI Rob.
3 a.m. actually in France right now, and they are watching, and they are live. So shout out to the international community, shout out to the Smash Bros, and of course, shout outs to our losers match. Gluttonny versus WADI, game 1 on Town and City. We're going to try to see with WADI how he answers to Gluttonny's incredible spacing and unmatched aerial game.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those matchups where like Rob is definitely going to set the pace of the game. He's going to shoot these projectiles and set the aerial space with neutral. It's going to be really hard for Wario to get in.
WADI trying to charge that gyro, and it looks like Gluttonny got a little too greedy there. Okay. No huge combos just yet. WADI looking for that double B boot.
At this point, he's getting a lot off of the aerial interactions here. Going for the landing cover. Neutral nullifies that. Very hard to deal with neutral falling down.
Both of these characters have a very tricky neutral air. Wario's, of course, has 2 hits and pops you up, and WADI has a 360 neutral air. Goes all around his body. Has a little bit of delay, too. A little bit of delay on the startup. Gluttonny saving his jump to avoid that down air. Very clever.
Yeah, that down air actually stays out for a while. Very hard to dodge.
Now waiting in here. WADI with about a 30% lead. But of course, playing against Wario percents almost don't matter, especially when you have Waft on deck.
Yeah, Waft will charge over time, so then he will have the chance to use it as a comeback tool or at least to steal out of stock. Yep. Or if he takes out the first stock without it, then he can use it in the next one.
Okay, ooh, that back air barely whiffing. Gluttonny trying to do an anti-air with his own up tilt. Down throw, going to put him into the ground. Gluttonny cleverly getting away from that, using his own air dodge on clap. Now, WADI at 90, because you gotta be careful because Gluttonny is at full rage. Of course, 150% is full rage. All your moves are as strong as they can be. It's not where you want to be at the receiving end. If you're at 112,
I believe he definitely was trying to set up tilt Waft here. Ooh, down there. That was very unexpected. Yeah, the big delay there definitely caught him off guard.
The dribble, even surviving another nair. 179 right now for Gluttonny. He's waiting here, snaps to the ledge.
I believe he was looking for up throw right here. The platforms will help.
All right. Great delay once again. And WADI killing Wario, but only at 211%, which is his own percent backwards. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, he just did not want to die at this point in time. He really wanted to make sure he got that first stock. And WADI running away with it. That back air lasted for a very long time. Uses the laser to catch the landing and the gyro as well. Ooh, gets the last little bit of side B here. No double jump for Wario.
Forced to use his waft to recover, of course, is one of the other uses of it. Finds the kill too. Actually, all things considered, a smart play from Gluttonny. But now needs to wait another cycle of time before he gets the waft again. 3 claps and up till a 4th clap. Okay. And the crowd comes alive for him as well.
Very dangerous combo there, using the up tilt to extend it. Oh, he just went straight on with the bike. He wasn't even worried of anything. At this point, WADI has a pretty decent lead, especially because he doesn't have to worry about waft throw a little bit.
Yeah, he can wait for a good bit. Nice use of that laser.
Yeah, WADI has exceptional aim. He will shoot the laser to get you as you're flying away from another move.
He charged that down smash trying to find him. That would have definitely killed Gluttonny. Found his way around it. We haven't seen much of the bite from Gluttonny. We haven't really seen much use of WADI trying to grab the bike and throw it back at him. Up he's a snap to the ledge, spinny arm, but it does not connect.
He barely fell up. Oh, they're fighting him completely under the level.
Doing a dogfight off stage, going way low. Risky from Gluttonny considering he had no bike.
It's okay. He ate the bike for 1% heal.
And that
hit the snipe.
And again, he dies, but once again at 200+%.
That is some very, very good awareness. He knew that the forward from Rob was not a true combo to follow up from there, and then he immediately hit him for it.
Yep. Aaron to down tilt.
That is it.
And that would be the game right there. Great game 1 from WADI. 2-stocking Gluttonny.
And that is the same way that he came back in that set against Samstora. WADI was very much behind in the set, and then he threw the side B to get that very early kill on Samstora, clutching this win into top 8. And that is also the same move that is winning him a very important set right now in top 8 losers.
The ultimate power-up. You have all the momentum going into this game too. Where do you think Gluttonny goes? What stage does he pick?
I believe that
Battlefield?
I think he might just run it back. Yeah, he actually does, yeah.
All right, running it back.
Because in terms of stages, right, like platform stages are going to be very annoying for you to move around, and then FD, you're just going to have nowhere to land against projectiles. So it didn't really seem like there was a stage that could really help him.
Right. I do think the key here for Gluttonny will be using a little more bite. He has to take advantage of the fact that Rob's body, huge hurt box. At any point, oh, he went for one there, I see. But it looks like WADI is maybe aware of that already. He's staying just enough distance away where if Gluttonny whiffs an aerial or whiffs a grab or a forward smash, he has his own barrage of assault going in.
So far, pretty even. I mean, it takes a while for both of these characters to actually die from a move.
Just trading Nair with up air.
Try to use down to cover the tech chase right there.
Gluttonny with a smart option. We're going to attack that back air. Will kill. That's right. Deceptively strong move. It also goes a little further than you expect. 2 Nairs, up tilt.
Oh, he waited
for the air dodge. What is this chain zero?
Oh my goodness, chain zero!
What? The crowd comes alive for what was a 0 to death, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty much, yeah. Just the way he waited for the spot dodge, the way he optimized his follow-ups to continue the combos from up tilt and up air, and then the way he finished it up with the waft, making sure that WADI was going to the right and not to the left, guaranteed the kill. Absolutely beautiful.
That was about as optimized as play as you can get. Reads and reactions both combined. And now WADI, a huge hill to climb for him. What is Gluttonny's answer? Is he going to continue aggression or kind of lead back a little bit now that he has a huge lead?
This might be a 3-stock.
It might be a down air.
That is not, no 3-stock. WADI said no.
The commentator curse, the classic. But still, I thought to see a 1-2 stock into a reverse 2-stock potentially from one game to another is one of my favorite things about Smash. We call that instant adaptation. No fear.
Yeah, all things considered, the set has been absolutely wild. It seems very back and forth, especially from the first match to the second match. It almost looks like completely different play from both players.
It does. And with each passing second, Gluttonny has one more chance to land a waft. Going low, kill, might have been, okay, I thought he had no bike, but he did.
I like the way he bounced the laser just to make sure that if he missed the ledge or jumped too early, then he was going to get hit.
I would like that fake out gyro from WADI into his own chain. Trying to make something happen here, maybe a few more hits into conversion to a potential good back air or dare.
One more back air will probably do it around the ledge.
Not a good time right now for Gluttonny to be going off stage, especially with a lead this big.
Oh, he's looking for the edge guard here. Gets the forwarder Rob maybe running out of fuel a little bit soon. Manages to land though.
Okay, he actually went for the hard read up smash, but then WADI came down, found his own down smash. Can he turn this into a one-stock situation? Okay. Lots of whiffs. And there's the waft. Fully charged. Bite almost going to kill.
Very good mix-up as well. Using the, oh, he dodged the bike with their very good awareness.
The best way to kill a machine with another machine. Throw an entire motorcycle at him.
WADI actually coming back here. We're right to one to stocks. Yeah.
And we've seen WADI win these and basically full rage.
Oh, that should be it. Yep. We're going to game 3.
Oh my goodness. These players are thirsty right now. I still can't get over that string. What, you know, the reason what won him that game was that impeccable zero death. If that had not been there, this would have been a last situation.
It actually would have been, yeah. That combo did actually win him the entire game, which is why you want all these big plays to come into fruition. Wario is a very combo-heavy character, so I mean, for him to land that combo is pretty much the point of playing Wario. And
now he's feeling good about himself. He knows what he can land. Contender for combo of the year, at least combo of the tournament right there.
So how does WADI answer back here? I mean, that match was a little bit overwhelming. Like, what is the goal here? Just not get combo like that next game?
I feel like the one thing we saw more than anything is how many times he got clapped in a row. He's got to be careful with his vertical space here. He has to think, which stage am I familiar with the platforms the most? Which stage allows me to get comfortable, to keep my distance away from Wario, and more importantly, to find a spinning arms kill off either side?
I feel like one very good place to start with is the fact that WADI was doing a lot of these spot dodges, and they were getting definitely red. And then he was using the clap and the up tilt to punish that. And then every time WADI was landing with a neutral air, he would kind of use a neutral and then delay it a little bit and then land. And then he was definitely abusing that as well.
Exactly.
So those two habits are pretty good places to start with. I'm not sure if WADI is going to tackle that or maybe play differently, but we will find out. But so far, we're headed into game 3.
Yeah, and as I watch this, I'm reminded that earlier I said there was 3 countries represented, actually 4 countries, of course, with Glutony representing France, alongside Canada, Mexico, and the United States.
Oh, wait. Ooh, I was afraid he took his double jump right there.
I thought so, too. I always imagine if Wario had a spike, what a deadly character it would be. Like I said, that's against Zero. That was 5 claps in a row, 87 for WADI. This is exactly what Glutony wants. He's got a huge target, a huge body, and that weight is essential for it. One more of these back airs off the side, and it might kill him. Hold on. Went way low. I thought that was a mistake for a second.
Yeah, Smash Bros. Platform is just really good for Wario here. I'm pretty sure that WADI likely did not go Final Destination mainly because it was banned. I feel like the platforms in general can only really help Wario in this scenario, at least to extend these combos if your goal is to avoid them.
One thing is for sure, as Glutony takes his first stock, one of these players is going home after this match. Trying to find a nair on shield, but not popping up quite yet. Oh my goodness.
Gets the neutral. It is going to be a lot of damage here. Landed the platform to extend the combo. Looking for the landing option. Finds the forwarder here. Misses the Texas option, but still, that is 68% damage, roughly.
Glutony still following that wave of momentum. He got that second stock on game 2. It looks like the exact same player. WADI struggling for an answer, and that barely will not kill WADI. Finding one more chance in the second stock. The gyro last second, and somehow Glutony from the nether recovers and still finds the lead for a 3-stock to 1-stock lead. It's looking rough for WADI, Zero.
He's absolutely popping up. That is going to be the kill, though. But I mean, WADI has been the player to make comebacks. He made a comeback to get into this top 8 in the first place. So this is it. This is game 3.
You have to imagine you came all this way. This is a 1,200-man tournament. You're this far. Is this how you want it to end, or will you fight back to the bitter end? WADI looking for a nair on shield. Trading fairs and nairs.
Yeah, so far at this point, you want to be as patient as you can. You are pretty much at the brink of death here. WADI needs everything he can get at this point to make this comeback happen. But the problem is, the more careful you are, the more you let that waft charge up.
Oh, and that's another back air. WADI probably 2 hits away, and that might be the tournament for him. Another fair from Glutony showing no discomfort here.
Running out of fuel at this point. That might be it. That is it.
That is it. Glutony survives in bracket, knocking out his opponent, WADI. Still great effort from him, getting 7th place here at CEO 2019. What a match.
Quite the performance there, and what a way to win as well.
All right, so there's still 4 countries left in this bracket.